EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yeah, really I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And incomplete to open things up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be. Last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
2nd and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On play action, Williams. Buying some time. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water. We're sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They will go for it, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
Swift gets it on the option. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And that will not be enough for a first down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Williams to throw on third. Has his man, Kyle Dunze. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal. That's a Ravens 1-yard line.
Swift will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
At the 4-yard line.
Third and goal, it's Williams. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now it's Lamar. He set up the screen for Henry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Putting a receiver in motion. Flowers will go in motion left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, middle. 180. Come on. 180.
Receiver in motion going left.
180.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time, and he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now Jackson on third down. Jump off, caught by his back. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. That's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens could break this tie for a halftime lead. Man in motion out of the slot. Stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Man in motion here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down. But some quality yardage on that play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Williams to throw on first. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Williams on the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. On play action, here's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They motion a receiver left. First down, here's Lamar. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play fake, Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry is able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Montez Sweat who took him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
13.
Jackson out of the gun on third. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
He's back to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. Running down the left side. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Third down. Here's Williams. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it.